Today we are going to talk about a clinical reasoning tool co-designed by researchers, clinicians, and families called the F-Words Lens tool. Imagine you are at the supermarket wanting to buy a cake. You find many different brands, right? But when you look at the ingredients, you realize that many are the same. What changes is only the packaging and the flavor. The same happens in rehabilitation. There are many different names for therapies. This can make families and professionals confused about which path to follow. This tool was created to help with this challenge. It works like a magnifying glass. It enlarges your view and brings more clarity to the decision-making process. The tool was inspired by two models, the F-words such as fitness, functioning, friends, fun, family, and future. The RTSS, a system that helps identify the components of each therapy. The goals of the tool are to help families and professionals see beyond the pretty names of therapies, to help discover the ingredients that make a difference in the child's or adolescent's daily life, and most importantly, everything is done together with the family. Shall we get to know the tool? In the first column, you will see questions that help guide conversations with the family about each of the 6 favorite words. The first step is to define what the family wants. What is the goal within the favorite words? Here, we can also use the F-Words goal sheet to help with this process. Next, we answer 6 important questions. The first is, which ingredients are needed to achieve this goal? But what is an ingredient after all? If we are making a cake, we need flour, eggs, butter. In therapy, it's the same. Ingredients are everything we use, do, or adapt to reach the goal. For example, if the goal is independent walking, the ingredients might be practicing walking multiple times, providing opportunities for the child to walk, environmental adaptations, such as using a walker if needed, and there are many other ingredients available for other goals, such as activating muscles, correcting joint alignment, training for parents, play and activities the child enjoys. The second question is, how do these ingredients work? In the cake, what makes the dough rise? The yeast and the oven's heat. In walking, what helps the child learn at home or in therapy? Practice, repetition, and experience, which help the brain form new connections, also called neuroplasticity. If a walker is needed, it works by reducing environmental barriers. And if parents provide opportunities for practice, it works through the parents' understanding of the importance of this activity in daily life. The third and fourth questions are, what will change directly when the goal is achieved? What might change indirectly? Cake example. Directly, we have a cake ready to eat. Indirectly, we can invite friends to enjoy it together. Walking example. Directly, the child will take more steps with the walker. Indirectly, they will be able to play more with peers at school recess. The fifth question is, which interventions can provide these ingredients? This is the time to talk with the family. Which ingredients are already being applied or could be added to daily life? What can be included simply and at low cost? We don't always need to use the name of a traditional therapy. Sometimes the ingredient can be applied in an activity at home, at school, or in the park. And then, it's time to discuss the next steps. Which interventions are most effective and have good scientific evidence? For example, if we think about walking, we have some options. One intervention is called task-specific training, in which the task is walking. This can be treadmill training. But it can also be something as simple as a walk in the park with the parents. If the child needs a walker, we can consider how to obtain it. Rent, borrow, or make a simple model. This intervention is called a context-focused intervention, when family and community participate in the recipe by adapting the child's environment so that the magic can happen. In the end, what matters is that the ingredients are present and in the right amounts. Now that you know the tool, the F-Words Lens tool, shall we spread the idea? Point your camera at the screen to access the full manual, available on the CanChild website.